Today we are going to do a Q&A. I love your body confidence. It's so admirable. How do you do it? I still struggle with body image. People that we talk. Whether you're fat, they will talk. Whether you're slim, they will talk. What did you change about your YouTube strategy that gave you much growth in a year? I changed a whole lot. I'm not even going to come and tell you, oh, I changed something very little. I changed a whole lot, you guys. How were you able to learn the skill that makes you work from home? And also, can you train others for anyone interested? There's so many skills that can land you a remote job. And I have a program right now where if you are interested, it's only for people that are interested. How do you remain consistent as an upcoming content creator? One way to remain consistent is actually having a plan. Your voiceovers are so interesting. How do you come up with your script? So my voiceovers, how did you handle the feeling when your content did not get enough view or positive feedbacks when you started? When I started out, of course, my content was not doing so great, and I would not even lie, it made me to stop several times and start again. However, one thing that now helped me break through that whole mindset was that hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you are welcome. My name is Cheta and I create content in Abuja, Nigeria. You are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe so that you are part of the family. To my returning guys, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. I do not take you guys for granted, okay? God bless you all. Again guys, please do not forget to subscribe if you have not, so that you are locked down on this channel, because this 2025 is going to be a very beautiful and amazing year, okay? And yeah, this is me saying officially welcome to 2025. Welcome to the channel. This is my first sit down video in 2025 and I'm so excited. I have a lot planned out this year. I figured that you guys love the content regarding how to grow your social media platform, the content regarding remote jobs, how you can secure a remote job, and skills that can land you a remote job. So I'm going to focus on a lot of that this year 2025. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out, as well as my usual vlogs, story times, and also my travel vlogs, planning some upcoming trips, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys, okay? So yeah guys, without a lot of rambling, let's just jump into today's video. So yeah, today we are going to do a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions and you guys came through with your questions. So I have my tablet right here and I'll just be reading through each question and answering them. And yeah, I hope I respond to all your questions by the end of this. And if there is any question that I do not touch on that you probably want to know about, do ask me in the comment section and I'm always open to make a part 2 with regards to this, okay? All right guys, let's just jump straight into the first question. So I'm going to begin with the questions on my YouTube community tab. Yeah, let's jump into that. First question here says, good evening ma, I want to ask how you were able to learn the skill that makes you work from home, and also can you train others for anyone? So my own experience is completely different. How I learned how to start testing softwares, I just stumbled upon a job, applied to it, got the job. I learned on the job, and then I started improving my skills and gaining certifications. That's usually not how it works for people right now. It takes a whole process of maybe identifying the skill, going to learn it, interning and things like that. I've shared a video where I did a whole step-by-step walkthrough on how you can secure any job in tech. I'll link that video. You guys should go and watch it. It will definitely help you to get on board, to know what you want to achieve. Now, for your second question, can I train someone interested? Of course I can. I have a paid mentorship where I guide people who are interested in securing remote jobs on skills that they can acquire to gain remote jobs, where they can pick up these skills, where they can apply for these jobs, helping them fine-tuning their CV. It's a paid mentorship program. It's not free. So if you're interested, send me a DM on any of my social media platforms. Please, you have to be very interested. It's a one-on-one coaching experience. We're going to work together. I'm going to handhold you through the right path until you secure that job. So if it's something that you're really interested in, because I've gotten a lot of people sending me messages, I've curated this for you. So just send me a DM and let's get working immediately, okay? So the next question here says, hello, beautiful Cheta. I love you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I love you too. It says, please, can you send me a good moisturizer for my face? I really appreciate it. So I want to believe she's asking me if I can recommend. Now, I am not a professional esthetician or anything, but what works for me is I tone. I don't really use a moisturizer per se. I tone my skin with Good Molecules toner. I hydrate my skin with Dr. Rachel's vitamin C serum, and then I apply sunscreen, aqua sunscreen, and that's pretty much what works for me. It might not work for you. If you have a very maybe not so great skin, we might consider going to see an esthetician, try different things. Also, yeah, very important, make sure that you eat well, because what you eat, your skin is a reflection of what goes into your body. Eat well, sleep well, drink lots of water, just practice the basic skincare routine. Yeah, and don't just follow this. Sometimes products might work for person A and not for person B, and that's why I'm highlighting on a lot of this background information for you guys to know and have it at the back of your mind. Okay, next question says, please ma, how did you handle the feeling when your content did not get enough view or positive feedbacks when you started? That's the fear of not making it on or continuing content creating at all. Please, how did you handle all of this, and what was your way out? Thank you. How did I handle it? So when I started out, of course my content was not doing so great, and I would not even lie, it made me to stop several times and start again. However, one thing that now helped me break through that whole mindset was that I stopped focusing on numbers. Because even right now where I stand, there's a video I would shoot, put in my energy and expect the views to be a certain level, and I'm seeing something else and it just demoralizes me. I won't even lie. But one thing I know is I try not to focus on the numbers, right? I try to just focus on doing something I genuinely enjoy, putting it out there, seeing how people receive it, and if I need to make changes, I make changes, implement and push it out there. So don't just be so fixated on the numbers, because that will just make you give up easily. Do what you love. Like me personally, I see my YouTube channel as a documentary of my life. My children can come and watch it someday. My grandchildren, my husband, people can come and see what I used to be when I was really young. And myself, I go back and rewatch my videos. So I just don't focus on the views per se. Of course, the views and the money involved encourages you. But then again, I just don't allow it to be the defining factor as to whether I continue or not. So just don't focus too much on those numbers, because they can really weigh you down. Okay, the next question here says, your voiceovers are so interesting. How do you come up with your script? So my voiceovers, I've gotten so many questions like this. So I plan to film a separate video on how I curate my voiceovers. Yeah. But one thing I do is that I always script what I want to achieve, shoot it in that my manner of what I've scripted, and then my voiceover follows suit. So what does that mean? If I want to go to a restaurant and I want to paint the picture of I've been bored at home and I've been so tired, I'm going to shoot the clips of me being bored at home and tired, then shoot myself going out, and then when I'm done shooting, my voiceover applies to that. Yeah. Now, one thing I used to do before is I say my voiceovers off of my head, but then I started realizing that whenever I do that, I'm either stuttering or having some grammatical blunders or here and there, just all of that. So what I started doing is that I started writing down my voiceovers. However, if you want to do that, I would advise that you don't now read it like you're reading a book. Actually read it like you're speaking. So I could write something, but I'm saying it in the way that I would usually speak. So it's just me being me, but then writing it down, if that makes any sense. So instead of reading it like you're reading a note or a book, you are putting in that energy, that voice, that authenticity, which then becomes your trademark. Because I know a lot of people have told me they love my voiceovers, that energy I put in it. And yeah, you guys, I will just make a separate full-on video. I can't explain it very short. I would like to go step by step, but one thing I know that scripting does help me, writing it down and then saying it like I am saying it, not like I'm reading it. That's what I'll say before I start rambling. So the next question here says, Happy New Year, Cheta. Love your confidence and your vlogs. Have been watching you from Facebook, but will definitely join the family here. My question is, how do I remain consistent as an upcoming content creator? Secondly, how do I prevent burnout when I don't feel like it's getting as when I don't feel like it as getting results? Cheers to a wonderful year. Happy New Year, dear. So this question is in two parts. The first one is, how do you remain consistent as an upcoming content creator? So I would say one way to remain consistent is actually having a plan. You know this thing people say, he who doesn't plan plans to fail. He who fails to plan plans to fail. Yeah, so you actually have to plan your first of all, you decide, okay, I want to make this post by so time. So like myself, I do one short form video every day and then one long form video per week. Now I plan in such a way that there's nothing hindering me from releasing that. What I've told myself that I will release it, even if it means me waking up in the middle of the night to shoot, edit, do whatever I need to do. But that video is getting out based on my schedule and my plan. So that's where planning comes into play. Plan, execute. Another way to be consistent is do things that you love. Let me give an example. I love to cook. However, I'm not extremely passionate about cooking that I'll make my channel only a cooking channel, because I get really exhausted about cooking sometimes. So sometimes if I cook, I get really tired. So me making my channel a cooking channel will just be something that will hinder me from being consistent, because when I think about that thing, but then it doesn't stop the fact that I love to cook. However, every day, because there are people that cook every day because their channel is a cooking channel. I cannot do that. That's why I make my channel a mix of things that are really practical, things that I can be consistent with, things like going out, exercising, things that just make up my life as a human, that are practical for me, that I can be consistent with. So I'll just tell you, channel your energy in those things that you think and you know that you can be consistent with. Don't just do things that you want to do because you feel like that. I mean, my cooking videos do so well. The best I could do was make it a weekly series. So at least I release one cooking video every week. But if it's to release multiple cooking videos in a week, like make my channel full-blown cooking, I love cooking, but not to that extent. So one way to help yourself to be consistent is actually doing things that you genuinely enjoy doing. That's one major way you can help yourself to be consistent. The second part of this question says, how do you prevent burnout? It's a lot. Trust me, the burnout will be there. You will burn out. You'll get tired. You'll get exhausted. One way you can prevent burnout per se is by just giving yourself a break, of course, having a structure, getting help where you need to. But burnout is inevitable. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's something that will just come naturally with all of these things, because me particularly, I juggle 2 full-blown remote jobs plus content creation. It's a whole lot on my part, and yeah, I just told myself that it's for a period of time. I'm trying to grow my brand. I'm trying to grow my platform. This won't be forever. A time will come when I will actually gradually transition into a time will come when I'll fully transition into maybe full-time content creation. But for now, we're juggling it. It's a whole lot. If you need help, you can get a team, someone you can pay to help you shoot, edit, whatever. That's the only way you can curb burnout. But it's real. It happens. So just prepare for it. But just seek help where you need to. If you can afford to get someone to work with you, get them on board. Anything to make your life easier, do that. It will definitely help you out. Okay? I'm trying to run fast. So the next person here says, what did you change about your YouTube strategy that gave you much growth in a year? Congratulations, and wishing you more awesome things ahead. I changed a whole lot. I'm not even going to come and tell you, oh, I changed something very little. I changed a whole lot, you guys. I tried a lot of things. Like I talked about planning. I plan my content to the T. I shoot with intentionality. I edit with intentionality. I schedule my posts and I stick with my schedule. If I tell you that I'm posting this by so time, I post. So there are a lot of things nitty-gritty. But I plan to film a separate video where I would share practical things that I did. It's upcoming very soon. It's coming up. I'm going to film that video and share it and let you guys in on everything I did that really helped me grow my platform, and I think would help you out on your own journey as well. So yeah, that's it for YouTube. Let's move to Instagram. I love your body confidence. It's so admirable. How do you do it? I still struggle with body image. I do. I'm not even going to come and lie to you and tell you, oh, everything is perfect. I still struggle. But one thing I'll tell you is that no matter the size that you are, people that we talk. Whether you're fat, they will talk. Whether you're slim, they will talk. In this life, you can't please anybody. The moment you start loving yourself and allowing people to feel that energy and allowing that love to extend to them, the better for you. You can never be perfect. even as I am now, I still want to shed some weight, and I'm actively working on it because I've gained a lot of weight even from the holidays and all of that. But one thing I've told myself is that I'm going to love myself at where I am. That's something that I've actively put in effort to do, loving myself at where I am, while I gradually work on being a better version of me. That's one thing I have worked with. And yeah, just love you, love yourself, no matter where you are, what position you are, what point you are in life. Love you, and you will see that love exude and translate to others out there. Okay, that would be my advice to whoever it is struggling out there with their body image. Even the most prettiest people get backlashed. Just love the person that you are and allow it extend to others. People will love you if you love yourself. Rather, if you don't love yourself, you translate that to the energy, and people start treating you however they choose to treat you. So it's a gradual process. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes effort, but it's doable. That's one thing I want you guys to know. Okay. So the next question here says, are you accepting friendship shots? Cause it be like, say, I go shoot my shot. I'm a terrible friend. That's one thing I have to put out there. I don't really like, I can be boring. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends. Honestly, my circle is so small. I really have like really, really little friends, but I'm open to trying. Shoot your shots. We never can tell where it may lead to. Okay. So please, how did you get a remote job? Please, can you help a girl out? I've already answered that in the previous question. Next one here says, are you single? I'm of the school of thought that everyone is single until they are legally married. Because in the constitution of Nigeria, you're either single or married, and I'm not married, so I'm single, guys. Let's move to Facebook. Cheta, I would love to know how I can get a remote job, and also how you come about the storytelling while doing the voiceovers on your videos. I think I've touched on both of them. How I got a remote job, I've talked about it. If you want mentorship, do send me a direct message for paid mentorship, and I can guide you through how you can achieve this. How I come up with my storytelling. I told you I plan to make a separate video where I will talk in depth about this, so look out for that coming up very soon. Can you do a video on the practical steps you took to grow your page? The ideas and inspiration is coming up too. This is the next question. It's going to come up very, 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 very soon. Cheta, I just created my page for content creation today. Please, how do I start and go about it, and how do I grow my new page? So I can share some tips that can help you grow, but there's already a problem. You created a page, but you don't know why you created that page. There's a problem. For anybody who creates a page, you already have to know what's at the top of your mind for creating that page, what you plan to give to people out there. For the fact that you've not yet decided or defined what you want to do with that page is kind of weird. But just look at anything you enjoy, anything you're knowledgeable about, anything that you are passionate about, and make it about that platform. If you love to cook, it could be that. If you love to tell stories, it could be that. If you love to show people how to make things, it could be that. If you love to sew, it could be that. Teach people how to sew. Just make sure you're giving value, entertainment. If you want to be a skit maker, so whatever it is that you're doing with your channel, make sure that you are either giving educational value, entertainment, you're just giving value of any sort. You're not just there to talk to yourself. You're giving out value of some sort. Okay. So the next question here says, good morning, Cheta. Happy New Year. Please, what kind of remote job course do you teach people? I just talked about it now. I'll teach you how we'll look through your CV together and see where you need to bump things up to put you in the right path to secure a job, because your CV is the first thing that you need to get a remote job or any job at all. We're going to look through skills that you can easily pick that align towards what you already know and that you can actually emphasize on to get you that remote job that is suited to that remote job you're looking for. I'm going to show you through where you can find these remote jobs and actually apply. Basically just handhold you and guide you through the right path, things that I did that worked for me practically and that will work for you in your own journey as well. Next question says, why don't you do giveaway? You don't follow me now. If you follow me, you will know when I do giveaway. I don't come out and say I'm doing giveaway. I just chip it into my videos. So if you watch my videos, you would be a part of it. Okay. Someone says, what's your age, your secondary school, your university? This is a lot. If you can do a back to memory type of, this is a lot. Okay. The person says your age I'm a 20-something-year-old. I've shared my age in a previous video. Go and watch so that you go and do it. I'm oversharing my age on online. Okay, your secondary school. I went to several secondary schools, but I schooled in Abuja, and the major secondary school I went to was Government Girls Science Secondary School, Kuje, Abuja. University, I went to Caritas University, in Enugu State, Nigeria. Can you do a back to memory type video in school life and NYSC? Yeah, I will, maybe in an upcoming cleaning video or where I share about anything. I love your videos. You're a lovely person, and I love your confidence and tips on that too. Thank you so much. I think I've shared love yourself and people will love you. It will exude, it will translate into other people. People will love you if you love yourself. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just brushing through all of this. So the next one says, I would like to know what keeps you going, because you're always happy even through the bad times, but what keeps you going? And your secondary school, I've already shared my secondary school, but what keeps me going? I feel I always also have mental breakdowns. I mean, I think it was yesterday I was having a mental breakdown. Even in church, I was like, what's even going on this new year? Yada, yada, yada. But I just try to be happy and grateful. I think gratitude is one thing. So no matter the situation where you are, you know that there's someone worse than you. And that's where gratitude comes to play. Be grateful for the little things. Be thankful to God for those small things. Be thankful to God for those things that He has done. Do not compare yourself with others, because everybody has their path in life, and that's one thing that will help you stay grateful to God. Rather, gratitude and thankfulness. I think those are the two things that keeps me going. I try to be happy, because I mean, you only live once. So yeah, that's that. Share how one can get a remote job. I've already talked on this, so I won't be flogging on that again. Are you married? No. Are you in a relationship? Not right now. How did you get into QA engineering? I've already shared that. Okay, so I think this is it. I've answered all of the questions here. This is it. So yeah, I'll just make my shout out for today. And if you're new here, I try to shout out small YouTubers just to give them a push, because it helped me. I really wanted it so bad when I started out my channel, but I didn't have the opportunity. So I'm helping small YouTubers. So today's shout out goes to Case Diary, at Case Diary on -B. She said she just started creating videos around July last year, and her channel is about living in Sweden, food and lifestyle. So you guys should go and support her, encourage her, and yeah, just help her in any little way you can with the motivation. She would really appreciate it. Okay, she's a new YouTuber trying to do the little that she can in this YouTube streets. Okay, and if you want your own shout out, do let me know in the comment section the name of your channel and what you do, and you just might be the next to get a shout out. Okay, did I answer all your questions? Let me know in the comment section. Are there any more questions you want to hear or ask me? Put them in the comment section and I'll do where to respond. Are there any things you want to see from 2025 that I've not already touched on? Maybe any kind of video that you're interested in this new year? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.